Only a fool learns from his own mistakes. The wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Fools learn from experience. I prefer to learn from the experience of others. One day the great European war will come out of some damned foolish thing in the Balkans. 1888. Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best. God has a special providence for fools, drunkards, and the United States of America. Laws are like sausages. It's better not to see them being made. Never believe anything in politics until it has been officially denied. People never lie so much as before an election, during a war, or after a hunt. When you want to fool the world, tell the truth. Preventive war is like committing suicide out of fear of death. Be polite, write diplomatically. Even in a declaration of war one observes the rules of politeness. Man cannot control the current of events. He can only float with them and steer. Politics are not a science based on logic, they are the capacity of always choosing at each instant, in constantly changing situations, the least harmful, the most useful. Faust complained about having two souls in his breast, but I harbor a whole crowd of them and they quarrel. It is like being in a republic. The great questions of the day will not be settled by means of speeches and majority decisions but by iron and blood. The statesman's task is to hear God's footsteps marching through history, and to try and catch on to his coattails as he marches past. An appeal to fear never finds an echo in German hearts. That which is imposing here on earth has always something of the quality of the fallen angel who is beautiful but without peace, great in his conceptions and exertions but without success, proud and lonely. Life is like being at the dentist. You always think that the worst is still to come, and yet it is over already. We live in a wondrous time, in which the strong is weak because of his scruples and the weak grows strong because of his audacity. You can't destroy the Polish national consciousness or Poles on the battlefield, but if you give them power, they will destroy themselves. Whoever speaks of Europe is wrong. It is a geographical expression. We Germans fear God, but nothing else in the world. Woe to the leader whose arguments at the end of a war are not as plausible as they were at the beginning. The main thing is to make history, not to write it. A really great man is known by three signs: generosity in the design, humanity in the execution, moderation in success. Political judgment is the ability to hear the distant hoofbeats of the horse of history. I have only one ambition left: I should like to have a good epitaph. Beware of sentimental alliances where the consciousness of good deeds is the only compensation for noble sacrifices. My subject is my life, and my life is my subject.